Hey, it's Bricktsar, and today we're going to look at a Lego city house. This is a house and is in the city, and it's called City House. Set 8403 from 2010. This is one that I neglected to pick up when it was in the stores, and then it was discontinued before I was expecting, and I had to go buy it used. And I ended up getting the set and the instructions separately. So we got everything, all the pieces, and we got it built. So it's a neat little house. Originally I didn't get it because it was more in the city instead of like those suburbs. I like the suburban type houses, but it's still a cool house. And it's got another tree house, which is neat. It seems to be more and more they're putting little tree houses in different sets, so that's cool. It's got a fire hydrant. It's got 3 minifigures, a dog, and some neat little accessories. So we'll look at everything and you can tell me what you think about it. And before I get too far into this, I do want to give a shout out to Kaylin39. I think that's how you say it. It's Kelyn 39. She was one of the first to correctly guess that I had this set when it came without the instructions, and it was just a pile of bricks. A lot of people recognize some of the pieces to this set, but give her a shout out, and I'll put a link to her channel in the description. Alright, first we'll look at our little boy who's got his skateboard. We had a couple little stickers you had to put on the skateboard. He's got his doctor's outfit on. I don't know what the little mask thing is hanging down. I'm just not real observant or knowledgeable. He's got the orangish red hair. He's got like a green shirt under his sweater or whatever he's wearing there, and he's got little freckles, so he's pretty cool. Alright, and here's our female in this set. She's got stars with the color bars on her tank top there, and she's wearing green pants. I see people wearing green pants all the time. And she's got the stars on the back as well, so that's the female. She's got the Ivanka hairdo going on there too. Alright, here's our father wearing his typical creator type shirt. He's got a smirk on his face. He hasn't shaved in a couple of days. His hair's all messed up, but he's got a wiener, so he's ready to grill. He apparently killed a droid and took his hand, and he's using that to hold the wiener. And if you're wondering where my vintage turntable is, I want to do some modifications to it. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm back to using the brick, but I'll get back to my vintage turntable eventually. Alright, we'll start with the back of the house first, and the first level. You got the archway leading from the courtyard in the front of the house, and there's like a wall there. I don't know if there would be a backyard or not in the city house, or it was maybe going up against another building. But so the back's open so you can have the playability. They got a computer screen there in their living room, or is that the kitchen? Nope, that's the kitchen, because it's got a sink and a stove, kitchen table, and a window to the outside world. Alright, and then we'll go up to the second floor. We have the living room. You have the computer and a chair. You have a nice little sofa and some nice goblets sitting there on the table, and there's a lamp next to the sofa. And on the top floor is one of the world's most cramped bedrooms. I don't even know how they're supposed to get into that. But you know, since this is scaled down, they don't have stairs to each floor, so it's just for your imagination. And he's got another green and yellow lamp. So we have an idea we want to do for showing some of these houses, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. My daughter actually had the idea of showing these houses, because you get some of these details that, and if you put it in the real world, it just wouldn't work. So it's kind of funny. So hopefully we'll be able to do that before too long. Now we'll turn it around to the front of the house, and since this is a city house, it's complete with a sidewalk. And these people must be rich people in the city, because they actually have a yard. I know sometimes in the city you don't have very much of a yard, and compared to the size of their house, their yard is a decent size. They have a fruit tree growing over there. They got the tree house, He's got the little telescope thing going on there and the flag. We have a playground in our backyard that my kids have outgrown. It's got the telescope and they can climb up and everything, so kids like that kind of stuff. And so do wasps. They like to build their nest in the telescope, as a fake telescope. Anyway, in the front here we got the sidewalk where a kid can ride the skateboard, even though it doesn't fit on the sidewalk. His skateboard's too wide, so he needs to really play in the street instead. It's got the fence going on. We got the dog. Got the mailbox here with some mail in it. You got the street lamp, and this is a typical street lamp we see in some of the city sets. I like the lounge chair on the patio, front porch, whatever you want to call it. Got the fruit tree. There's the grill. That's another common feature in a lot of the sets we've been getting. I like it's got a house number. This house number is 114. It's interesting that they didn't use the set number for the house number. It's got the awning here, and then not much else is interesting except you got the solar cell panels there. So I thought that was neat on the roof. They have the solar cells, so pretty cool. Alright, so that's the city house. I like this. I wish I had bought it when it was new, when I could have got it for a little bit cheaper. I think I paid more than the retail price for this, buying it aftermarket. But we'll put this up there with our other houses we built. I'm in the slow process of rebuilding all my houses. But this will be for the city house, so it'll probably be closer to like my modular buildings. It's probably where it would fit with my Lego city. So there it is. That's set 8403, the city house. It's a house in the Lego city theme. It's 3 minifigures, about 370 or so pieces. Oh, I almost forgot an important feature here. The green garbage can. Love garbage cans. This one's green. So how could I forget that? So anyway, tell me what you think of the city house. And leave your comments below. Please like the video. Thank you for subscribing. And please check out our next video. This is Bricktsar.